So with the basic slap, you can do two different types of naps. I'm just going to talk about naps first before I demonstrate it. So the two naps you can do is the person throwing the slap. So when they're throwing it, they can bring their hand up and slap as it's going past your face. The other nap they use is the person receiving the hit does the nap, so they come down as they get hit, so they just have time right with the hand in front of the face. So I'm going to obviously use the nap where I do it myself. So if I'm standing with my back to the camera, and if I get slapped, so that'll be quite a strong slap doing that to me. On a scale of 1 to 10, that'll be like a 9, 10 kind of slap. So the jab to the nose. The nap is with your hand on your kind of buttocks side, and it's like that. So when you're throwing your punch, the person receiving the hit, or you could also do the slap one again for the person receiving the hit. So the reaction to getting hit will be, so that'd be like 2 basic jabs to the nose. So the cross like this one uses the nap for the person getting hit, is also on the buttocks. It could also be a person hitting the chest, and they come around would be like that. Obviously the person getting hit would be in front, so when you're doing this you can't see that coming up, so like that, or yeah. That's the hidden nap, and the reaction to getting hit like that for the person. So it would be like, it's not like the slap, except you're going to have to throw your body further because it is a punch you're getting hit with. So then the right cross to the face, you'd be in your position like this, and the right cross is just like that. So doing that is, wait, fuck, is that the right cross? Left cross to the face, much the same, except you hit from the left, your nap is here. So just like that, that would be the nap. Facing away, the person getting hit, just like that. Of course, slightly different. You're aiming just in front of the chin, about an inch, 2 or 3 inches in front of the chin, and you're coming up like this when you're doing the nap. There's a couple of different naps. The one I use, when you're coming up past the chin, the person will be behind you usually. The camera will be behind you, the audience will be behind you, or it could be in front. This is kind of both directions kind of one. So when you're coming up with the uppercut, you open your hand, slap it, and close your fist coming back up. So in full, like that. You want to leave your hand there going for about a second up in the air, so the audience have a chance to realise what just happened. Yeah, the reaction to this, facing away, you just pop your head back as you hear the slap hitting your face. So punch to the gut. When you're punching something to the gut, they actually have like this kind of hand. So, and then when you hit it, it doesn't hurt whatsoever. So you punch them to the gut, usually bent over, then you bring the hand up and you just hit them like that. And then their reaction is what sells it. So you come up, you just do that for the nap, and then the impact's what gives it away, what makes it look real. Yeah. So when you're talking about hair pulling, you have a completely closed fist, and all you're doing is resting your hand on their head wherever you want. Now usually, obviously, because I can't, you have 2 hands and you hold it. One goes on top of the hand, and one holds the wrist. You do not put any pressure or force onto them. The person that's getting their hair pulled, they use their hands, they clamp onto you, push it down into their head. You put no, and you're putting no force or anything into their head. They're grabbing your hand, they're pulling it into your head. And then they're the ones that's moving and struggling, which makes it look like you're pulling their hair, and it's just your arm being brought by the person getting their hair pulled. And that's what gives effective hair pulling. So their hand's just here, and usually you have one on the top of their hand there, and then they're just pulling your hand everywhere, and your hand's just resting on top of their head. So the combos, this is a double jab, and then a cross. So double jab, you're in your fight stance, front leg in front, hands up. That was very fast. Slow down. You could also do it the other way, so 2 jabs, and then the left hook. So for my own combo, I'm going to do 2 crosses, right cross, left cross, finish with an uppercut. So get into position. So duck is pretty simple. You have your defensive stance. Duck is just straight down. And then when you bob and weave, it's basically just a duck, except you're weaving in and out as well. So that'd be a bob and weave and duck.